Hi everyone, welcome to today's live stream. I'm Yvonne So, CEO and co-founder of Noodle Factory. Joining me is Serene Chng, a lecturer at Temasek Polytechnic and one of our educator ambassadors. Today we'll explore how Serene uses AI to empower her students across various courses, sharing real-world examples and tips. Good morning, Serene.
Hi everyone, I'm Serene and I teach in the School of Business from Temasek Polytechnic. I've been integrating Noodle Factory's AI chatbot solutions into my teaching to help my students to learn more effectively. I'm excited to share my experiences with you today.
Now, Serene, AI is transforming education by providing personalized support and learning, improving engagement, and helping educators really scale their efforts. What inspired you, Serene, to start using AI in your teaching?
One of the main challenges I faced was seeing that students are studying late at night or on weekends, times when teachers aren't available. So they often need immediate guidance, and AI-powered chatbots can fill that gap perfectly. The other key aspect is feedback. Students sometimes often compare the AI chatbot's responses to ours as teachers. So this motivated us to provide more thoughtful, detailed feedback to meet their expectations.
That's really interesting. Can you share some specific examples of how you've used AI in your modules?
So the first one is actually using it for Alteryx certification. So what happened is that it's the first time that my school is introducing Alteryx Cloud to our students. So we actually use the Noodle Factory chatbot to introduce about the Alteryx certifications during our special guest webinar in late October. So students actually use the chatbot to explore, and we can see that they get to understand better how certification actually matter to them and how to achieve them. And it actually encourages curiosities and help them to see the bigger picture. The other one is role play. So actually, I found out from Noodle Factory that we actually can incorporate role play exercise into the chatbot, and we actually use the HR training internship related scenario to help them to understand on the use of AI prompts and co-star framework. So this actually helps them to practice and to craft call to actions for event planning and training related events. So in this case, HR interns will get to learn how to assist in using AI prompts to create training materials such as PowerPoint presentation slides and help them to organize training sessions. So using the role play exercise, they get to practice real world HR conversations using the chatbots and helping them to prepare for professional challenges in a very safe and controlled environment. The other third one is related to engagement. So we actually observe that there are students who may be struggling with the subject, so they can actually get to use the AI coach with the chatbot to help him organize his thoughts and it helping them to better understand the project tasks for their individual assignments. So it just feels like having a personal tutor while they are working late at night. And I also found out that many of our students are very busy with their CCAs and part-time work when I have a chat with them in November. And they can actually rely on the Noodle Factory chatbot during their late night study sessions. And they get to see the immediate feedback to help them to stay engaged without waiting for us as teachers to respond.
Wow, it's incredible how AI has impacted your teaching. What changes have you seen in your students as well?
We observe that students are more confident and independent, and they take more initiatives to solve problems and to get to practice scenarios on their own with the chatbot. They also like the gamification approach. It's really by chance that I came to know there's this way of curating the content. So they actually enjoy completing the challenge quest and collecting badges for weekly topics in our subjects. And the comparisons that students make between the chatbot and teachers have actually in the past raised the bar for us as educators. But this actually help us to become more encouraging them with more thoughtful and detailed feedback. And the third thing that I found out was that students are actually surprisingly able to adapt very quickly when we integrate the Oscar, the Noodle Factory chatbot, into our learning management system at the start of this October semesters. And a few weeks later, when I carry out the first interim survey with them, among the year two students, one of them actually said, with Oscar, we are on our way to winning an Oscar. So Oscar is actually the name of our chatbot that we incorporated into our subject learning.
That's great. And I'm glad Oscar is helping your students. How do you see AI shaping education moving forward?
I think the use of generative AI and large language models will continue to evolve. And this actually, if we can leverage on that, we can actually personalize learning and support students with various unique needs. So I'm actually excited to see how this will continue to evolve and expand into more subject modules that we are thinking to incorporate next year. And especially with real world scenarios, this will be help us to develop and guide them, which is actually harder to replicate in traditional classrooms.
That's a really good insight and very inspiring as well. AI is truly helping us to innovate and make learning more accessible and engaging. Well, if you're an educator curious about using AI to enhance your teaching, you can visit our website at noodlefactory.ai to explore resources or even start a free trial. We'd love to help you get started.
Indeed. So AI has become a game changer for us, and I encourage everyone to give a try. Start small and see how we can help you and your students.
Thank you, Serene, for spending your time with us and for sharing your insights. And thank you to everyone for watching. We can't wait to hear how you use AI in your classrooms. See you next time.